we have come to the end of the Business and Markets Week in August. Hello, everyone. We've got the middle of the month right now. So we're stepping into the weekend. But just a very quick look back at Thursday's market day here on Frontier. Opening bell, and you can see a number of green shoots from the Ghana market up by 0.1%. The BRVM eked out just 1 basis point. The Nairobi market better by roughly 0.25%. But it is Egyptian pound, by the way, 29,620. Nairobi was better by 33 points. In South Africa, GSC All-Share Index up by 1.01%. The Zimbabwe stock market was also strong at 1.45%. Casablanca stock market eked out 0.38%. Tunisian stock market also finished about a few basis points in the green territory. So broadly speaking, a very decent Thursday for African markets. Again, we took our cue from the global markets that finished very solid on Thursday on the back of the latest economic data in terms of jobs data, retail sales, inflation data out of the UK, out of the US as well. All of that bringing some positive trend into Africa's frontier equities market. Let's put that push it aside and get into East Africa to grab a few headlines as we go into the weekend. The Morgan Stanley Capital International's frontier markets have included 5 more companies from the Nairobi stock market. And that's quite some good news. You can see the correlation of that news. A few days ago, British American Tobacco, Kenyan, DT Bank, Cooperative Bank, Kenya Reinsurance. Now you can see how the market reacted positively to that, with the NSE All-Share Index climbing much higher on Thursday. Ethiopia is looking to replace over 3 million aging coffee trees. The idea is to improve productivity and the longevity of these coffee trees and keep Ethiopia at the top end of coffee exports across Africa. Safaricom in Kenya gets a GCMA re-certification license, as it were, on M-Pesa, while Rwanda and US Nano Energy have signed a memorandum of understanding to help the East African economy develop what we call the nuclear energy power. And MTA Rwanda, first half, 307% decline in net profits, bringing the January to June loss to about 10.5 million Rwandan franc. So let's check in with West Africa. Nigeria's got a whole lot in the news yesterday with the investors' roadshow for the $500 million domestic local bond that will formally go to the market on Monday. It will be listed on the NGX, Nigerian Exchange, as well as the FMDQ. The finance minister, Olawade, appealing to Nigerians in the diaspora to bring in those currencies and foreign banks back home to Nigeria to help cushion the effect of a crunching FX scarcity, as well as develop the local economy. Good news, Nigeria inflation decelerated to 33.4% for last month. Food inflation also slightly lower, below the 40% level. Is this a base effect? Is it the positive effect of monetary policy of the tightening of the Central Bank of Nigeria? The CBN has 2 more monetary policy meetings this year, later in September 23rd and 24th, and the final one in November. When will the Central Bank decide to cut interest rate, or at least stop moving the rate higher? The last we got in July was 50 basis points. In terms of PMI, not so good news. There's a contraction in industrial manufacturing numbers. The reading by the central bank data posted at 49.7. Services sector remained strong, 50.0, while agriculture was down at 49.7, and industry was down at 48.3 reading for the month just behind us. In the meantime, good news, $2.5 billion is the size of the gas to power pipeline deal signed by Nigerian president and his Equatorial Guinea counterpart Basogo on Wednesday in Malabo. Nigeria is also looking to do a whole lot more in terms of getting the municipal bond market up and running. That's according to the SEC. Enough of that. So let's move on to the rest of the region. Liberia Petroleum Authority It says it's getting ready for this 2024 licensing round. That's the advice from NGIU, the African Energy Chamber Executive Chairman, asking African countries to ramp up very quickly on their licensing round and approving investment projects in the hydrocarbon industry. Let's see what is grabbing the headlines in South Africa. The central bank governor, Leseja Kenyan, says there's so much that the SARB can do to improve inequality in South Africa as well as rein inflation. In the meantime, Malawi and Mozambique have signed a couple of deals that will improve electricity and fuel delivery access between the two Southern African countries, while South Africa's electricity price is spiraling out of control. Johannesburg is going under stress as we speak. Not just electricity, but also see issues around water supply, public water supply in South Africa. And Standard Bank reporting a net income down to 21.5 billion rand for the first half of the year. JV earnings from China plunge about 48%. That's not so good news. In another news, however, China is looking to build a 100 megawatt solar plant in Botswana. That's Africa's #1 diamond producer. While Tanganda tea, listed on the Zimbabwe Securities Stock Exchange, has dropped Ernst Young as the company's auditor and re-invited a previous auditing firm to take back the job. That's Axcentium, formerly known as Deloitte. You've been briefed. Let's move on to North Africa. Of course, you know the markets closed in Egypt today. So we're keeping an eye on Casablanca stock market in Morocco and the Tunisian market. In the meantime, companies on the Morocco's stock exchange and outside are prominent on the latest Forbes Middle East 2024 rankings. Very good show. Congratulations to those guys. Cote d'Ivoire, however, has imposed some temporary visa requirements on the citizens who are traveling to Morocco. In Egypt, total microfinance portfolio was around 195 billion pounds, Egyptian pounds, roughly 100 billion pounds. And that was advanced to 4.5 million clients. It shows how robust the microfinance industry is, market is in North Africa's biggest economy. And finally, the World Bank has provided a roadmap for Morocco's transition to high income level economy. And those are the headlines for this Friday. Lay back and enjoy the weekend, everyone. And let's get back together on Monday to take Frontier Opening Bell to a new week level. Bye for now.